Smudge, 6 wins from 6, you must be really pleased with today's performance.
Yeah, what an August, let's be fair, you know, if you'd put obviously 6 wins from 6 games in the first month, we'd absolutely bite your hand off. I've been involved in football a long time and I can't recall me ever being 6 from 6, you know, so it's a great start, but again, it is early days, but the boys were fantastic today. That first half, our rotations in midfield, you know, we had runners behind. If we're being ultra critical, we should have been further ahead, you know. But say, if you'd offer us 3-0 for the game, again we take it and we move on.
What pleased you most about the performance today? Was it the fact of sort of the reaction from Saturday in terms of getting yourself back up for a quick game in such short notice?
Yeah, I mean, bank holiday, they always throw up some strange results, you know, when you're playing 2 games in 3 days. We had a bit of a palaver of getting the kit here as well before the game, you know, and so it had one of those written on it, you know, bank holiday Monday, top versus bottom. Was it a banana skin? But I say the way we started was superb, and to be fair, we look really confident at the moment. Everyone knows their jobs, and when we dominate the ball like we do, you know, we're a match for anyone.
Did that disrupt the preparation at all? The kit being late, obviously for people listening, the game got delayed by 15 minutes. Did that delay anything in terms of the preparation of the game? Did that affect it at all?
No, to be fair, I must say credit to Swindon Supermarine. They lent us kit, they lent us equipment. They've been absolutely fantastic. They were happy to put the kick-off back when they didn't really have to. So a huge thanks to them. And then once we showed to the boys, it was, you know, it was routine as usual. Then warm-ups didn't change, and we were absolutely ready to go then. So yeah, big credit to them. But say in the back of the edge, players were always looking for excuses. So we made sure we said to them, "Let get it all out the window now, get out of the way," and they started brilliantly.
Yeah, 3 goals in the opening sort of half hour again. Tom Andy scored the first one, great finish. Rick back amongst the goals, and Ollie Mayo's second goal of the season. He started really well again today, hasn't
he? Yeah, and it's great that we're getting goals all over the pitch. I mean, I think Noah's had a few chances as well from there was one point where we had 2 centre halves overlapping in the box and stuff, you know. So yeah, it's promising, mate. But I say I've just got to make sure that it's early days. Feet have got to stay on the ground. There's a long way to go. Swindon have had a tough start themselves, but on paper they've played some really good teams. So you can't read much in the table at the moment. But the way we're playing is really pleasing.
We expect a great atmosphere before the game today. We certainly got one. I mean, the travelling fans were brilliant throughout, and to give them the win as well, I suppose that just topped off a great afternoon.
Yeah, and they've all told me, like the ones I've spoken to, they've not. I can't remember the last time they've won here. The record not been great here, but to get that numbers here on a bank holiday Monday, to give up their time, spend their money, you know, like I said before, it's a special club because of those special supporters we got. And I just urge them to keep on coming. Hopefully they're entertained. You know, we would like a few more goals second half, but we've got to make sure we win the game first and foremost, and hopefully they'll enjoy that on the way home now.
Finally, the main talking point at the end where there was Callum Ryan Phillips' red card. Still unsure whether it's handball or with dissent. What do you make of the incident?
Yeah, the ref, he's given it for handball. I'm not entirely sure if his hand was there. It certainly wasn't deliberate. I don't think the ref, if I'm honest, realised he'd been booked before, because it took a long time to produce the second card. Had he known he was booked, I'm not sure he would have done it. But you know, we've got a large squad, and that's what it's there for. We're gonna have to deal with it. Well, Callum was superb today, and his head's a bit down at the moment. But things are going to happen like that, and people have come in now and got to do as well, if not better, than what Callum's done.
Cheers, Butch.
Cheers, Macca.